And we're back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. Look, this is an amazing match here. Both ladies trying to get to the semifinal, trying to win a huge tournament here. Masters event, 1,000, a ton of points, a huge purse. But before we get to this match and the potential blockbuster of the year, in my opinion, Iga Swiatek and Elena Rybakina, let's give a quick rundown of the day. Holger upsets Novak. Now, listen, guys. I've been saying this for a while. A lot of fans think that the men's game, the future is these tall 6'5", 6'4" guys, and I don't think that's the case. Look, the best player on tour right now is Carlos Alcaraz. He's not 6'4", he's not 6'5", he's not 6'3", he's not 6'2", he's not 6'1". He's an average size guy. Look, I stood next to him a few weeks ago. He's just not that tall. He's an average size guy. Look at Holger, who upset Novak today. Holger's an average size guy. These aren't giants, you know. And if you take a look at some of these giants, I feel in the open court they have a disadvantage. Take a look at Hubie, H squared. This guy in the open court runs into the net. Okay, when you're that tall, look at Medvedev. Medvedev covers ground a little bit better, but like Carlos Alcaraz thrashed that guy at the Indian Wells. And the reality here is, the taller you are, look, the bigger you are, the harder they fall. Go find my Hubert video when he ran into the net. And the reality here is, a lot of those taller guys, Taylor Fritz, they don't have great footwork. They really don't. So you can think that the future of the men's sport is this tall. And look, even the taller guys, it's not like they're bulky and strong. I've met all these guys. They're average size looking guys, you know. The women are a lot more jacked up than the men, you know. The reality here is, I think that in tennis, I don't think the shorter male player, 5'11", 6 foot, 5'10", I don't think that type of player is just going out of style, if you will. You know, even Francis Tiafoe, he's not this huge giant. I think that the shorter average size men, 5'11", 6 foot, I think they have a bright future on tour, because the reality is, the taller, thin men, you know, the Tsitsipas, the Alexander Zverevs, those guys, they're tall and linky, and I don't think they move very well in terms of covering ground compared to, you know, the Holgers or the Carlos Alcaraz or the Francis Tiafoes. So the reality here is, I don't think, if you're scouting the game, I don't think you have to scout a 6', 6'5" player for a good serve. I think the reality here is, Carlos Alcaraz doesn't put up a ton of aces, look, less than 2 aces a match, but the reality here is, he's the best player on tour. He's the future of tennis, and once he really gets going, look at all he's accomplished at his height and size. So listen, I don't care how tall you are. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. We got some great matches on the day, guys. Linda Noskova from the Czech Republic. Now, she did get eliminated in my Miss Czech Republic pageant. She's out of there. Vavara gets the victory. How about Diane Perry back on the win streak, ladies and gentlemen? Kamila Rakimova, the huge underdog, versus Mira Andreeva. Yes, I do have her. I had her winning at least one set. That was an underdog pick there. Jasmine Polini over Katie Swan. Taylor Townsend takes over Anna Bogdan as the huge underdog. Bronzetti trying to get back into the win streak. Yvonne and Boucher, that is coming up, guys. And look, Heather Watson, she's bounced out of there. What's going on with there? Julie Niemeyer by Pauletta, she's out of there. Sarah Irani gets the win. But back to this match here, guys. Paula Badosa is the 2-1 favorite. All of the values, it's going to be on Ostapenko. You can get a lot of free games with Ostapenko in this match here. She's got too much power, guys. And the fact that the courts, they're a little bit wet and heavier, I think it's going to benefit her as well, because she's got some very powerful ground strokes. This is thick clay. A lot of the real clay players love playing on this, but with the rain, it's kind of making it a little bit heavier, and it will favor the heavier ground strokers like Jelena Ostapenko. I think if Paula Badosa is going to win this match, she has to get Jelena Ostapenko moving forward. I think Paula Badosa, she's in shape, but I think she should go back to playing a lot more doubles. I saw her play doubles with Ons Jabeur at the Miami Open. They looked really good, and I think, look, when you play Like, look at Pagula playing singles and doubles. You're always playing, so you're always learning and gaining experience from those matches. And if you take something that you learn from a doubles match, you have a singles match the next day, you can implement that. Trust me, I've had back-to-back matches. I've been in leagues where I'm playing every day. I've been in leagues where I'm in a championship in both leagues. And you take those experience and you bring them into the next match and the next game, and it really helps your game. And in terms of fitness, your fitness is going to be off the wall, through the roof. That's the WTA tour director, right? As one subscriber said, why is she at Jelena Ostapenko's matches all the time? Why is the tour director at Jelena Ostapenko's matches all the time? And why every time Jelena does something good or bad, they put the camera on her? This is what I need to understand. As one subscriber said, that's she's not related to Jelena. That's the tour director. I don't know. Whatever, buddy. Jelena gets the break to start this match. Is Paula Badosa in trouble? Stay tuned.